That's it. I hope so. Sorry. Okay. This is George Wright.
Hi.
This is the man behind Will It Blend campaign, right?
Yes.
Will It Blend Tech.
That's correct.
You all remember that campaign. I'm a huge fan of that kind of a story because what is it really? It's not just a wild thing. It's such a great story behind it. You know, people sending their stuff in and you blend it, and really just tell us a little bit about that campaign.
It's engaging. It's engaging with people. First of all, you try and use your video to tell a corporate story to achieve an objective. But then when you can actually get people to engage and to actually participate with you in the event, then that's what makes it really fun. Then people really feel like they're part of it.
Yeah.
And with Will It Blend, we were able to do that very successfully.
How did you come up with that idea?
The idea was literally a strategy. We sat down and we strategized, starting with our audience, objectives, strategies, tactics. We built it. And before we even filmed the first video, we knew exactly what we were going to do. We knew exactly who we were going to send it to. And we strategized the plan, and it worked very effectively. In fact, it kind of blew us away.
Yeah. And you started with the employees as an audience, right?
That is correct.
Target group. What's the difference between the audience and target group?
Well, the audience, the target group and the audience, I think we use interchangeably. But when we made the videos and we can literally send them to our employees. We have that list. We knew who it was, so we could send it to them. And if it was awesome, we hoped that they would share it with all of their friends, which they did.
Okay. And who's the man? This doctor or this scientist or whatever?
Tom Dixon is the guy that you see on the video.
Yeah.
And he is the inventor of the technology. He is the CEO of the company, and so
he's the one of the employees. Huh?
He's the one that he literally designed the equipment.
Wow.
And so it's real. Everything you see there is very real.
It's really authentic then.
Yes.
Right. Excellent. And this drives a lot of traffic, right? You know that you said you had 200 plus millions of visitors.
Yes.
To all these.
To YouTube alone.
To YouTube alone.
Now, when you add in the internal websites, when you add in all of the videos that have been included on other outlets with some of our business partners and people, Ford Motor Company, for example, came and did a video, so obviously they posted it on their website.
Yeah.
By the time you add up all of these views that we can track, you know, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 million views.
Wow.
Then that's what we can track, and there's more than that. I'm sure.
Was this within the PR department or the marketing department, or had you merged your departments, or?
It's a small company. It was one. there were 3 people.
Yeah, you were the marketing PR, whatever.
Right. Yeah. It was an internal campaign. We had a webmaster, a video producer, and myself.
Yeah.
That was it.
And when you do some different kind of platforms, like we talked about before, you have this YouTube platform was one of the the most important channels maybe, but you also said your homepage was one of them.
Yes, we have a microsite. We have willetblend.com, and we posted some videos in the early days to other video formats, sharing sites as well. YouTube became obviously the big one.
How much of a newsroom should your homepage be? Oh, now they're coming. The military's coming.
Yeah, look out! Here they come. We're in trouble. The tanks are rolling through.
Will you please just quiet a little bit because we're doing an interview. Just 1 second. Will you please just leave us alone a little bit 1 second because we're doing an interview? That's okay with you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I can't remember. We were talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about this. I'm asking you if your homepage is supposed to be more of a newsroom than a traditional homepage. You see what I mean? That
right.
You convert your homepage into a newsroom, but you choose to put all these campaigns, all these stories to a microsite.
Yes, we did a microsite because we wanted people to be able to engage with it. Now, we wanted links back to our webpage because that's where the e-commerce takes place, where people actually purchase our equipment.
Okay.
And so we needed to work them together. And so, but if you went to willetblend.com, you were able to get all of the shenanigans associated with Will It Blend obviously with links back to.
Why don't you put your e-commerce into these social platforms like Facebook and stuff? You can do that as well, right?
Well, yeah, and as time goes on, obviously I'm not with the company anymore, but things evolve and morph. Things happen very quickly. But yes, you want to be able to make it so that people can buy your product.
Yeah.
You don't want to be over the top in your face. I want to sell this to you. It was more of a brand and an awareness campaign. But you certainly want to provide them with every opportunity to go and to actually buy your products.
In traditional PR or marketing, it's very common to start build relations with the people that matters to you most, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, you started to build relation with your employees. Start with that kind of community. Would you suggest that's a good idea to start with the employees in other cases as well?
Absolutely. The employees are one of the most untapped resources that companies have, especially when it comes to participating in spreading the word. Employees are engaged. They get a paycheck. They should be.
Yeah.
And so if you can utilize your employee base to help achieve your objectives, then that's a great place to start because you know who they are. You know them by name. You know how to contact them.
Yeah. Are you defining your employees as a community of yours or a part of your community, or are you talking in terms of community?
Absolutely, absolutely. It is a community. At Blendtec, there was an internal people, the internal people that came and worked and made the equipment. We also had an external sales force that went out and did a lot of different things, and we treated them a little bit differently, but in essence, they are part of our employee base.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay. Now you quit at the Blendtec company, but do they have a newsroom as well on the homepage for the traditional newsroom?
Yeah, it's a little. I know that they've just redone their website a little bit ago, and I'm probably not the one to explain what they're doing there. I, obviously would do it maybe a little differently than what I'm saying right now, but it's, you want your homepage to be able to answer the questions that the audience is. Who comes to your webpage? Get inside of who that is, who that audience is, and then provide the types of information that's relevant for that audience is probably where it should go.
How do you keep in touch with these people that you find out that really matters to you? Really engaged people that has also the impact, the influence to others. If you find these people within this campaign, how do you follow these guys? How do you track them? How do you engage them? How do you keep in touch with these guys? Where do you keep them? You see what I mean?
Right, yeah. There are a lot of people who will continue to put it out there. There's the bloggers, the talkers, the people who go out. Yeah. Very important group, and you should take care of those people. But most importantly, you can't lose sight of your overall objective. What is the objective of your campaign? And so often it's easy to get sidetracked by all of the sideshows and the circus that happens when this goes on. Keep a laser focus on your objective. And as soon as you get outside of that objective, you need to sit down and either reevaluate your campaign and decide whether you need to change it, or you need to maybe end it all together and begin something new. But it always comes back to your objective. What are you really wanting to accomplish? And for Will at Blend, we were trying to get our employees and also our existing customers to know what an impressive piece of equipment it was that they had.
Yeah, because what I was thinking is when you came up, okay, now you're starting a new company, but never mind. If you launch a new campaign and you have a new story to tell, then maybe you would like to get in touch with these people that really like your story before, so you can using this.
Leverage it.
Leverage it. 50 maximum or maybe 20 maximum people that really.
Well, you got to understand that hopefully they become your customers.
Yeah, hopefully.
And so now you can work with them in that way, or the employees, or as soon as they engage with you and they subscribe to your channel or become part of your group, now you can talk to those people willingly. They're looking to have you come. So.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, George. I'm looking forward to to see your next campaign or next sessions.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.